Today is the Director of Enrollment Management at Lumen Christi Catholic School, Lucian Leone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
And right off the bat, you have a news announcement.
Yes. Yeah. I was just mentioning that it just got announced, I think in the last day or so, that Sean Brogan, who's been a longtime teacher at Lumen Christi, is going to be our new assistant principal.
Wow,
That's great.
Congratulations.
So, yeah,
did Sean call you yesterday afternoon complaining about my cough?
He did. He texted me, but he probably was wondering why I didn't text him saying congratulations on his new position. So congratulations on your new position, and thank you for watching. But it's great to have someone with a long history with the school, with the kids.
Yep.
Have more of a leadership role.
Yeah, it really is. And, and I know you've already had Stephanie on and her kind of changing roles into being in charge of kind of academics for all four schools. This really gives us some great continuity at the leadership level at Lumen Christi. So I think it's a really awesome change.
Mm-hmm. Nice. We're now in May and getting ready, really, in just a matter of days for your big May event.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to have our spring celebration, and I need to just let everybody know there's still opportunity to buy tickets.
Okay.
And you can win for the spring raffle, which will be, I think it's $10,000 is the first prize. And of course, if people want to come, it's going to be Saturday, May 14th from 4 to 9 p.m. over at Lumen Christi. And it should be a lot of fun. I mean, they're going to have food trucks and dunk tanks and lots of cornhole and all kinds of, I think there's going to be music and really just some really good entertainment. So it should be a really fun way to spend a Saturday.
There's going to be one of those money machines. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are fun. A lot of fun.
And a dunk tank.
Yeah,
There's
the
a dunk tank, right?
Yeah,
There is going to be a dunk tank.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Dunk tanks they're awesome. When's the last time you've seen a dunk tank?
I've seen a dunk tank from the inside.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in them.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever done a dunk tank?
I have. Yeah, I did. I have done a dunk tank.
Are you looking for people for the dunk tank?
Well, I'm sure we would always love volunteers for the dunk tank. So
you know what? I think what really will make a splash, if you will, is the amount of staff. It's a good opportunity for the kids and parents to dunk the staff. I think you stick to the staff. Maybe Sean Brogan would be. That'd be a good way for him.
I would be surprised if he's not going to be in the dunk tank.
You probably wouldn't make any money if Herb Brogan was in the dunk tank.
No, you'd be afraid.
Nobody,
exactly, right.
Be afraid.
Nobody would buy the softballs.
No, not doing it. Not doing it, Herb. But
they might pay a lot of money and then intentionally miss putting it because anyway.
Yeah. So this event, is kind of taking place at the Spring Festival that happened, before COVID and things like that. But the idea is get everyone together on campus and just have a good day, right?
Yeah, that's it. And what's really different about this event is this is really kind of like the first event of Jackson Catholic Schools because unlike in the past, we've always had separate events for all the different schools and this has always been a Lumen Christi event. And what's really neat about it this year is it's really for all four schools. And so we're trying to get people in the community to just understand that I really do think it's the case that we are better together, that working together, we can just do so much in a much more positive way. Just like Stephanie kind of being able to now devote her time to helping make sure that the academics and the assessment is as strong as possible in all four schools and really supporting the principals that way. So yeah, this is an event that really kind of highlights that step in that direction.
I think you brought some slides.
Maybe.
I think so. Yes.
I think we did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so this is about just enrolling your children in any of the Catholic schools, and so obviously we're talking about the fact that we are Catholic, and that I was just talking to Karen about the fact that my parents' generation, your parents' generation, really had an appreciation for Catholic schools that unfortunately the current younger people just don't tend to have.
Sacrifices
that
the word that
people made sacrifices, exactly. So that as Karen was saying, her family moved to Jackson because of Lumen Christi, and her dad saying, my kids are going to get a great Catholic education. And we need to somehow get that back instilled in the community, that this is really an important part of your family and kind of passing on the legacy of faith to your children.
A lot of schools have closed in the last 20 years all throughout the country because it's just so difficult and expensive to maintain a Catholic school system. So Jackson's pretty lucky to be able to continue because there's communities larger than Jackson that have lost their systems.
Yeah, it's true. And we're so blessed here in Jackson to have three really great elementary schools and preschools, and then one really great middle school, high school. It's an incredible system with great teachers. That what's so neat about this system is so many of the teachers actually are products of the school system, and the reason that they're teaching is because they just see what a difference it's made in their lives, and they really want to hand that on to another generation.
How has the spring enrollment season gone for Jackson Catholic Schools?
It's gone really well in the sense that a lot of our focus has been on just getting current families re-enrolled for next year, and we did a lot of work in the months of January and February and March to kind of help that happen, and we did really well there. So now our focus is really kind of reaching out to all the new families that haven't talked about us or maybe still considering where they want to send their kids. Yeah. And so that's why we're doing events like Witness the Difference on Tuesday, May 10th.
Okay.
And this is a Lumen Christi event.
Okay. Kind of Titan for a day type deal.
And Titan for the day. So we do these two. We often try to, when we can, we do them on the same day so that the moms and dads come at 9, and then we get a presentation from Stephanie, our principal, and I give them a tour. We talk to some of the staff, and that goes till about 10:30. And if they'd like, they can stay for our all-school mass, which is 10:30 to 11:30. But they don't have to. And then the kids come, and then they just spend a day with a classmate.
I saw you guys had 6th graders over at the school, kind of checking it out for Step Up Day. Are the 6th graders? What should they expect heading into the new school?
Well, that Step Up Day is great because we had it about a week or so ago where we had about 76 graders from the 3 elementary schools all kind of come over and spent the day, and we really just tried to put the focus on having some fun and getting to know the building and just to start to feel comfortable there, because it is, it's always amazing to me when you look at how little the 6th graders are and how big the 12th graders. It's like what happens over the course of those 6 years is just incredible growth on so many levels.
Right.
And so it can be a little bit intimidating when you're this, this tiny little 6th grader and you're in the same building with all these big people. But we really try to help them feel comfortable, and they typically have a really good experience, and they really did on Step Up Day.
That's awesome.
The school, of course, is tuition-based, and I know there are ways that you can help families through financial aid and scholarships.
Yeah. And it's not too late to apply for financial aid. So if you are, and the thing I would say is, if you're thinking at all about any of our Catholic schools, don't assume, I just can't afford it, because we do everything we can to make it as affordable as we possibly can. And so, though I can't promise anything, the thing I always encourage families to do is to apply, and we can tell them how much financial aid they can get, and then they can make an informed decision.
Great.
Thanks for being with us today, and we'll see you on the 14th.
That sounds great.
In the dunk tank.
In the dunk tank. Dr. Lucian Leone from Jackson Catholic Schools on The Morning Show. We'll be right back after this.